Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Vanilla Minecraft from my Patreon server. For today, I want to start working on a smaller XP farm. There are some cave spider spawners in the mesa. If we look at our mini-map, I think they're like right around here where you can see that there's a mine shaft. And they're kind of exposed to the outside, which is really cool. So there's going to be less digging required. And I did a few things in between episodes. I did some digging. So we do have some more diamonds. As you can see, we have ourselves a full set of diamond tools. Nothing's enchanted yet. I have 27 levels as well. We'll get to this in a moment. But I have some gold, some iron, a bunch of redstone, a few extra diamonds. I went through 2 full diamond pickaxes. And we're probably going to need to make another one today to get the spider spawner going. But I want to get an enchant at least on it first, because we can get to that right now because we have 27 levels. So I'm going to go probably to the nether and get some quartz, or maybe just harvest a bunch of kelp and get that smelted, but that's going to take time. I think quartz is going to be easiest. And what I want to do is this. It says read before open. Fiki, you're awesome. Wanted? I don't know. This is a redstone machine, only Fiki open, please. To thank you for the awesome videos, please show this on my vid. And it says read first. There's a lot of signs, but open it up. There's dirt and gotcha. But then when I close it, oh, there it is. All you fell for it. Here is a gift, and it's a music disc. So thank you for the music discs. I don't have the diamonds to make the whatchamacallit, the hello dog. Can you not be inside of my sign? Thank you. I don't have diamonds to make a jukebox currently, at least not to, I have them to spare, but not really. And there was a dropper underneath here. So yeah. Okay, thanks for giving me the dirt to fix the hole. I did organize my chest a tiny bit more. I don't have a redstone chest dedicated yet. I think this is going to be the redstone chest now. All right, I have some blast furnaces, some more smokers as well. So let me get my horse, and we're going to go to the nether portal. I'm actually going to grab one more thing. We need a fence gate, and then I have a lead somewhere. I might have left it in my mine, but I don't think I did. I thought I had one somewhere. Well, I don't know now. Well, we'll dig our horse a hole, I guess. Even though I can probably just walk over to the nether portal, but it's okay. I've also disabled the nether creepers data pack because they were kind of overpowered in terms of you could die really easily, and they spawn in any light level as well, which was not a good thing. So let's get our horse a tiny bit of a hole like that, and that should be all we need. And since we have gravestones, we don't really have to worry about dying in lava that much, because the gravestone generates even when you fall in lava. So yeah, this has been spawn proofed by Wademaker to prevent the creepers from spawning, but it is all right. So let me gather up. My brain is doing weird things. Let me gather up some quartz to 30 levels, maybe even just like 1 or 2 levels more, maybe 3. It depends on how much time I have right now, or how much time I want to take for mining. So I'll do that and I'll be back. I gathered all the quartz that we need, or all the XP that we need for 2 enchantments basically. So we're gonna just make a pickaxe. I also got some glowstone as well, which is gonna be nice because we can make actual glowstone blocks and turn those into redstone blocks if we want to have an on and off switch on the farm. I don't really need the other diamonds right now. We just need this pickaxe. I also got an ender pearl, which is really neat, from an enderman in the nether. And this is a gotcha cobblestone. Let's put this here, so it's a reminder, and also this. I'm gonna keep everything that people give me as pranks and all that in the chest, and then we can make a building or something on it, out of it, and display them somewhere, I guess. So this is the current enchanting setup that we have. So we can get Unbreaking 3 on a pickaxe, and then I can just enchant my axe or my shovel. I don't... is it gonna show differently? No, it's just, it says Unbreaking. I think it's fine. Let's just go Unbreaking efficiency 4. Lovely. That's what I wanted. And we can do an axe, probably is gonna be best. I mean, we could be digging a bunch of... let's do an axe, right? I'm breaking efficiency 3. That's fine. I think efficiency 3 would have been enough on the shovel to break stuff, but it's fine. It's all good. We're going to get more diamonds eventually with now that we have a efficiency 4 pickaxe. We can just repair it up until we get mending, which we can get from villagers, or we can get an AFK fish farm, which I'm kind of reluctant to build because everybody just goes for AFK fish farms all the time. Okay, let me make my way over to the spider spawners and we can start doing some digging, and maybe I will even do a time lapse. We'll see. Here are the 2 spawners. I'm gonna have to check if I can get both of them in range. First of all, I need to probably sleep because it's turning to be night, I believe. Well, it's gonna be slowly at least. Maybe not set up next to my horse, maybe set up like down here somewhere. Maybe on this dirt, it's a perfect spot. I'm gonna put down a crafting table. We're gonna put up a bit of a sign just saying like Fiki working, we can do like that, working here. Just to have it that way. I'm gonna block just these off like this. So if bad hombres, nope, not that. That was the wrong button. F4 is what I want, not F7. If bad hombres come around, we don't want any of that. So I need to deal with all of the cobwebs and all of the spawning. So let's just get a torch going in here and maybe use a sword instead of a pickaxe to mine the cobwebs. But basically what I will do, at least try to do, is just get both of them with a visual representation, I guess, if that makes sense. I'm not making sense to myself as well. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I want to open up this spawner and that spawner so I can see both of them from like from here, basically, and then I can see if I can activate both of them at the same time. But I think I can. So let me just do a tiny bit of digging. And then if they're fine to be used, okay, these 2 definitely will work. There are some spots I'm gonna have to find the best one, but we need to prepare the area and where the spiders go anyway, and then we can find a spot for the AFK, or the AFK spot at least. Spot for the AFK, what the hell? So basically, this mineshaft has a few things in here, and I wanted to open this together to see if there's anything amazing. There's just some rails and melon seeds, which are nice. I found melons in the jungle anyway. I don't really need the bread, nor do I need the minecart chest, so I'm gonna leave that be for the moment. Was another one also here, so that's just some regular rails, some beetroot seeds, which we have, a golden apple, which is nice, and some more lapis. And I could go around and explore this entire mineshaft, but we're gonna go work on the spawner. And I just default by to placing torches and exploring because it's interesting. Okay, so let me do a digging time lapse of preparing all of these. Hopefully you enjoyed that time lapse. I basically found 3 spawners that are close by enough, which is really cool. So we have this one over here. I dug out just a little bit under it, and then we have this guy, which also has a little bit dug under it. And I think it would be maybe easiest to just dig this 9x9 towards that other spawner, or this, not necessarily 9x9, but 9 wide towards the other spawner. And then we can dig this guy down as well, and just combine the water streams together. So we funnel them kind of closer together-ish to a spot where the player could kill them. That I think could be neat and possibly could work. I could also just funnel each one of these into their own separate chute and then bring them together, because you can use stairs and fences in cool ways with water to bring the spiders up. Or you could just force them into a 1x1 and then force them to climb up the wall, because eventually they will. But I think just using water and stairs and fences should be easiest, I guess. And I don't think we're going to come over or get this done at any point today, because there's so much more digging that needs to be done, and I don't have the time today to do all of this digging. I think I'm just going to go off camera and dig this, like this wood out, just so we have this spawner opened. At least the bottom of it, and then we should be able to just see where we want to have the AFK spot. This first spawner has now been opened, and since we are basically in the mesa, I want to just keep the layers of the mesa, even though there's like 3 yellow on this side. I want to take out the stone and basically build it out of the layers in the mesa, and we're just going to take like those 3 is going to be regular terracotta, the orange one, the regular one, then the red one, and then the orange one, and then 3 layers, or even it's 4 layers of yellow, and then another regular, orange, regular, and so forth, as far as deep as we go. And when there's stone, I think I'll just make my own layers, just make it up, I guess, and keep to the pattern, at least for something, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So that's kind of the idea. So let me start working on that. And we're going to see how far we can get today. The walls on this spawner are finished, and I decided to change it up a little bit here on the bottom, and we just went with a symmetrical pattern going down, and we can go another 3 layers down if we wanted to get the same 3 colors there, because I think we're going to need to drop these guys possibly a bit lower, and I think it would be just best to funnel all of these together into a single stream, and then I just have to make one path to the killing chamber, I guess, to the killing area. And over here-ish, like we have 3 spawners active, kind of. We could possibly go closer to this spawner, but I don't know how exactly we want to go about it. What I think we're going to do next is just dig out this entire area here towards the other spawner, because that's going to open up just a bit more view of everything, basically. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back. Most of the bulk digging has been done. I think I need to lower these guys a little bit down, because there's a space underneath the spawner. The spawner basically can spawn 1 block above and 1 block below, and a 9x9 area centered on the spawner. And then there's some blocks beneath the spawning area that count. If they detect mobs, they count towards the spawner's next spawn cycle. So if the spawner detects that there are mobs in that area, so if we would have just water here and spiders floating into it, they would fall into that area, and the spawner would spawn less times than it would if we drop them lower, have them be out of that area, and then not have a problem with anything like that. So what I think I will do is not more digging today, because it is very tedious. But you can see I'm at 29 levels, so we could do another enchant on maybe our shovel or maybe the sword. Also, I need to repair my armor, so I think I'll go to the nether again, or maybe I can get enough XP from just smelting cobblestone or something, because I've been just, while I've been mining, I've just been smelting it into smooth stone, into just stone. I have to get used to not calling this smooth stone. But basically that gives me a bit of XP as well, which is really cool. And people are coming online, which is really nice. Nice to see people active on the server. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do, because I don't have much time to record this episode today, because my girlfriend comes home from work very quickly on Fridays. So yeah, let me go to the nether, or at least get another level of experience, so we can do another enchant, and then we should be finishing off the episode pretty soon. I just bred some cows and I got 30 levels right here, and Weightmaker is on Discord with me right now. I am muted, so he can't really hear me, but he left me off a stack of cooked salmon, which is really nice of him, a stack of 8 nautilus shells, so we can turn those into a conduit and a music disc. So why don't we just craft the conduit now, because we have Hearts of the Sea, and I can get nautilus shells myself from fish farms if I wanted to, or you can get them from drowns, but I'm gonna take it. And we can just we can place it just so we have it to show off. And I believe you break it with a pickaxe, and then it drops normally. It takes a moment though. Yeah, but it does drop. Okay, let's put it here. That's the perfect spot for it. I'm also smelting some more cobblestone. I thought I was gonna need that for XP, but we can now go, if we toss this away, enchant our shovel and or sword. Actually, just shovel or sword, basically, because we have 30 levels. So over here, we can get efficiency 4 on the shovel, or we can get unbreaking 3 on the sword. I'm gonna take the shovel, and I didn't bring any lapis. Hold on. I got the lapis, and we can get efficiency 4 on breaking 3. Wonderful. So that's gonna last a while. What's the next sword enchant? It's unbreaking 1. That shouldn't be. That's weird that it shows unbreaking 1. I guess I don't have lapis. No, but it should be showing normally. Anyway, I think this is going to be it for today. We did quite a bit of work at the cave spider spawner, and we're going to come back next episode and hopefully get that finished. I hope I'll get some time in between or during the weekend, because I'm not going to be home, and I think we can take this down. During the, at least maybe possibly on Sunday evening, to get some work done in creative, because I have to work on how I want to transport the spiders over from the spawners. So I just have to figure out a system, how to go around corners and how to go upwards. I think it's just basically, if we take fences, do we have some stairs? No. Let's grab like 2 stairs. I think it's just basically this. We put up a stair and then we put a fence gate. So basically the spider is pushed by water in this slot, and then it gets pushed up here, and then you have another water source, I think either here or possibly up there, and they go up like that and then up the fence gate, and then they can go up on top of a regular block or even another staircase, I think. So if you would do this, they can walk up, basically. That's kind of the idea. So that's gonna wait for next episode. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also consider subscribing to see new videos. Support me on Patreon if you want. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.